Hello, traders. Let me see if we could be able to hear me. Let's see. Okay. Let me see if this works out. Just please bear with me. Let me know if you guys can hear me. I'm learning this, so this is pretty new to me, so please bear with me. Okay. I haven't published this in the Discord yet, so it's still pretty new. It's pretty open for now to the public, as the morning hurdle is actually available for VIP, but since I'm still struggling with the eCam, we will go ahead and do this for at least a month for free for everyone. See if it's helpful. But I think I could be able to see it. I see that Jersey Finance says yes, so let's go ahead and take a look at it. Loud and clear. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, awesome. So let's go ahead and start. Let me know what ticker symbol you want me to take a look at, and then we'll go from there. Hopefully we will become successful today, and we could continue doing this live and until Miss Mary get better on eCam, and we could make this happen all the time. Okay. All right, let's take a look at, shall we start with Amazon? Oh, we already did an Amazon today, right? Let's start with maybe AMD, or you guys want to take a look at Amazon. Okay, Amazon I think I already give, but let's go ahead and take a look at Amazon again. Let me share my screen. Let me see if that'll work. Can you see my screen? Let me know if you guys could see my screen. Okay, so let's go ahead and do Amazon again. I think we should be able to skip Amazon because we already did a short video. 227, and if to whoever listened to my video last night, we want to surpass that $228 for Amazon. It seems like it's pulling back slightly. The goal is to maintain above 225.23 for Amazon. We will check it out later. Hopefully we could be able to remain steady with the live and we could be able to see it when the market opens. So right now, Amazon is holding on. The goal is to surpass that $228. And what's next for after 228? We have that 230. Right now, I'm just giving like the short resistance because Amazon doesn't really move very much. I'm just trying to see my screen here. So please be patient with me. I'm learning slowly but sure, steady. Okay. All right, let me see this. So Amazon needs to remain. Right now, nothing's going on with Amazon. This is the resistance, guys. And the support is currently lies around 225. So this is what we are trading with Amazon. So a breakout above that will be bullish, and a breakdown below 225 will be bearish for now. But right now, we're gonna treat the market as neutral, as we cannot predict the future yet. Market is still not open. But to those people who hasn't seen the video, please do so we could go over more today. And let me just see the comment. I think AMD I saw. AMD, please watch the short video for Amazon so we don't waste our time today. AMD. Weekly level for AMD is still valid. We have 250 to 260, currently 260, so it's reaching. Actually, yesterday we reached about 260. Yep. So this was our resistance, 250 to 260. Surpassed that, we have 289 and 305. But AMD is way overbought on the weekly. So the highest AMD had gone, this is 82 already, close to 83, was 82.59, so 57, excuse me. So we may see a short pullback perhaps because it does need to breathe. It needs pullback for AMD to continue to go higher. And I do have this consolidation triangle, which is a falling wedge. A falling wedge normally is a bearish signal. Unfortunately, what did I always tell everybody? Treat the market as neutral. Trade what the market gives to us. So if we're like bearish bias on this one, we will be like, okay, I'm not going to trade it, which I was, by the way. And I give props to Tom because he took that AMD calls and he went parabolic. So anyways, lesson learned, we treat the pattern as neutral until we see a breakout. That's when we trade. Confirmation is the key. So currently we do have this, excuse me, that's usually, I'm sorry about that. Okay, currently we are on top of our resistance. $260 is our top resistance. Using the short time frame, let's go ahead. We cannot use that one. Okay. Using the shorter time frame so we could break down some local support and local resistance in here. So again, we are consolidating. We just have that little bullish flag in there. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. We could do this. So we do have a bullish flag for AMD. This is local, okay? It means it could easily break down, and in 2 hours, it could happen today. So it's either going to go back up and retest at 260. Oh, where is it coming? Let's see. Let me just give you guys a Fibonacci retracement for this one. Okay, this is an estimate, okay? So currently 260. Trying to give you guys the correct. This is 262.42. 262. Okay, 44. That's fine. And this is 230, 237. 237. Okay. And this is, I'm just trying to make it accurate. Give me 1 second. 253. 253. Low is low. 249.82. 249.82. Okay. So if AMD break out of this bullish flag, we do go back again to that 262, 265, then 274. Remember, we have that 280 top resistance, but we're trying to decipher local resistance. Okay, so we just watched a mini flag on AMD using 2 hours, but let's see, maybe 30 minutes will be a lot better to see because it gives you more candles, so you could see a lot better. So use a 30 minutes. Too much going on here. Close all the. Use a 30 minutes to see if there's a mini breakout of this bullish flags to reach the 262, 265. Breakdown of that bullish flag could give us back to that 257 to 256, 254, 252, all the way to that 249. Okay, so those are your support levels. So pay attention to your bullish flag for AMD. Let me see more. What else? Good morning, AMD. I think I did AMD. Let's see, UMAC. I'm pretty new in here, so please bear with me. This is not being published to Discord yet. Oops. I'm just testing it for all the YouTubers, my subscribers. Thank you guys for always supporting me. And be patient with Miss Mary. Okay. All right. See, I'm struggling already. Okay. UMAC. Let me know when the market opens so we could check it out because I'm interested to see QB2X. Let's go with the date weekly. Okay, UMAC's not much of going on. It's only $15. UMAC is trading within these two candles. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to squeeze my screen a little bit. There you go. Maybe this will help. I think that's better. Is that better? Can you guys see it better? Because I could see mine better. I want it to fit on my computer, but sorry, guys. This is my first live using Ecamm. I figured it out. Can you believe that? Okay, UMAC top resistance. Local resistance lies on that $17 for now. We are trading within this range of $17 and $13. We're using this candle. We have this inside candle, and actually this is an indecision candle. That is a spinning top. Using the weekly, it's not completed until Friday. So your top resistance as of right now is at 1697 to 1748. Let me see. Okay, your RSI is bullish, momentum is bullish, earnings is coming. When is earnings coming? UMAC is actually for like boxes, right? Like freight. Is that correct? I remember I used to send boxes to the Philippines using UMAC. I think that's what it is. Parcel boxes. Support lies on $13. So that will be your local support and local resistance. Break out of that. You're looking at 1943 to $22. Let's check the shorter time frame. Then we also could use this as a support for UMAC. But right now, we're just worried about this. We also have, again, spinning top. So currently, pre-morning market is already above 1513, which is a good sign. The good thing about spinning top or any kind of doji, it's easy to trade. Using the small body of the candle, when the market opens and it opens above the body of this candle, it happens to be bullish. It gives you like a momentum to the upside. And if the market opens below the body of this spinning top or any doji, it normally gives you more of a downtrend. So that's a technique for that. Very easy to trade or to read where is the candles could continue to go. However, it could give you also a engulfing candle, which is red, so it could give you a fake out. But normally about 70 to 80%, it gives you a clear path to the upside or to the downside when the market opens. All right, let's use our EMA. Bullish so far, respecting that. Okay, we're still pretty bullish. It's all our EMAs are aligned. Okay, so now let's take a look at that. It seems pretty bullish to me. So we have higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Continue to create higher low. But the main goal is to break out of this $23. Let's see where it could possibly go. 865. I think this is 865. Hold on. 865. 1748. Actually, UMAC looks pretty good for now. So we do have these resistance, local resistance, again, with a 1660, which it reached to 1645, all the way to, for me, it's 1748. Okay, this is your top resistance as of right now. Break out of that will give you that $19 to 22, 23 to 24. So far, so good. Your RSI is leaning towards bullish. Your MACD is still currently bullish. Good for now. Just please watch your support. Your local support lies on that 1454 to 1326. So please watch with your UMAC. For me, I think it's pretty good. You just need to wait to clear the path to the upside. You really need to break above that 1513. So far it's looking good during pre-morning market. Good morning, Ivan. I skip you. What is it, Jalil? Okay, APLD. Let's go ahead and take a look at APLD. Give me 1 second, okay. APLD 917. Okay, these are my level of resistance for APLD and my support. So let's see, that went to 29. Yep, look at that. Our support was $29. It did reach that 29.09. Break below 29, you got 26. Resistance remained 33 to 30. Yep, 33, 34, 33, 12, 35, 36 to 38, all the way to 40, 41. With APLD, we are way overbought, all the way to 81% on the weekly. So it needs to cool off. It really needs to cool off. MACD remain bullish. So we are retesting the top resistance of the previous highest high. If it gets to pull back more, I'm seeing at least $30 to $27, even to $22 if it ever happens. But sooner or later, we do need to pull back. Monthly is saying, hey, I still have room to go to the upside because monthly had reached 98%. And we do have volume to justify this move because yes, there was a spike on this level at, wow, I didn't even see that. When it was $9, you have the biggest spike of a volume, which confirms the move to the upside. Wow. And then this month, yes, we do have a spike volume, not as much compared to the previous one, but I still do like this volume. It's not completed yet. You still got like 3 days. Yes, let me see the last, how long? See, RSI is not just for overbought and oversold. You could actually use the past RSI and you could test how high APLD had reached. So this was reached all the way to 92%. Okay, and how much are we at? It just gives you some space if APLD could reach a little bit more higher if there's more meat to the upside. So we currently have 82%. The highest high RSI on the weekly was 92. So that's about 10% more. So if this is just a short pullback, we could definitely see APLD reaching above back to that $40. And then because I still see $50 on APLD. Monthly is still showing so much meat. Weekly, yes, is overbought, but 92% was the highest high on the RSI. So we still got plenty of room. Right now on the daily is still not showing us directions. We have red candle, red candle. Yes, this is a rejections to the upside. This is price action. We do have a pullback in here, and this is not completed. Not much volume going on. There's no selling pressure because if they do have a selling pressure, see this spike of a volume compared to any kind of spike, nothing yet. So no selling pressure in here. So really none. This is like a pretty average volume. So no selling pressure. Still pretty good. They beat earnings. They have contracts, so that's pretty good. Let me just see. All right, we are consolidating on the descending channel, which is good. It's like saying, hey, let me think, where are we going? Buyers and bulls are just fighting, right? So if APLD really wants to fall continuously, this is under consolidation. So this is not a strong move to the downside. So you compare this, you see how this is a strong move to the upside. You have like green, 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 red, and then green, and then pull back. And then, yes, it climbs higher, but you see how the clusters of candles are here. Instead of just one big red candle, another big red candle, those are strong momentum to the downside. Currently, we're just consolidating. So it's not a strong down move. It's just a pause and like saying, hey, let me think, where are we going? It's like, what did I say about that consolidation? It's like a pressure cooker, right? The buyers and the sellers are just battling in, waiting for it to pop. So when we see consolidation, we just want to see a breakout so we could go long. And if it breaks down, we go short. And what is shorting? Shorting means, you predict that the stock market will go down, and going long means you predict that the stock price will go higher. Currently right now, $34. Honestly, we talk about APLD before when it was $15, and our moderator said, no, Mary, I like $15. And we did give you guys like a pullback. I said, wait until he pulls back like 12 or 13, and he did. So whoever take that advice, You know, we're not a financial advisor, by the way, but whoever take that trade with us, you'll be already up 100%. So that's called a home run. And that was just a couple months or weeks, I might say, just a month or two, less than 2 months. So that was a good one too. So let's tackle this one first. Okay. So the first thing I use is my EMA. Why? Because the EMA reacts faster with the candles. So we cannot use, you see the difference between my EMA. Okay, I'm going to close my EMA. I'm going to show you my 50 EMA. See that? So if you use your 50 EMA, it's so far away from the candle. So you cannot use your 50 EMA as of right now. So you close your 50 EMA and you use your shorter EMA, which is your 8, 13, 21. You are more than welcome to use 9 and 20. There is no right and wrong using those type of MAs. It's just your own strategy. I've been using 8, 13, 21 EMA for a couple of years now. It's been helpful for me, so I will not change it to 9 and 20. But if you've been using that 9 and 20, please do that. Do that because that's what you've been practicing, that's what you're good at, so you don't need to change it. What people say, if things that doesn't break don't fix, something like that. As long as it works, you don't need to fix it. Okay, so we are in descending channel for AMD, I mean APLD, excuse me, APLD. We have 2 touch on the top, 1, 2, and then we have multiple touch on the bottom. So we are in the upper trend of the trend line, respecting my 8 EMA, which serves to be a local support. $33 serves as a local support. It was respected multiple times. 32.83 rounded off, it becomes 33. 32.80 rounded off, it becomes 33. You got 33.06. So 33.80, 32.83 to 33 is your local support for APLD. So it was respected, breaks down, respected the 21 EMA. That's why I like using my 21 EMA, because as long as my candles remain above my 21 EMA, my bullish structure remains intact. So my last line of defense always remains my 21 EMA. Fall below 21 EMA. By the way, this is also a teaching class for you guys, not just a pre-morning hurdle. So fall below your 21 EMA, where is it going? To your 50 EMA, right? So by the way, 50 EMA has some type of gravitational force. It doesn't matter how far the candles go, eventually it will always touch and go back to the 50 EMA. Let me just clean this so to show it to you guys using the weekly. So you see this, this is the white line is my 50 EMA. It doesn't matter how further the candles go, somehow it always go back and touch the 50 EMA. When the candles are trading within or around the EMA of your 50 EMA, it just means it's under consolidation. There is no right directions to the upside or to the downside. So look at this. So this is just a clusters of candles around the 50 EMA. There's no, it's consolidation. Excuse me, it's consolidation. There is no direction to the upside or to the downside. But look at that, a break out of this consolidation. And when the candles start moving away from the 50 EMA, that's when the directions is more clear to us, which is it reaches all the way to $40, right? And that technique is valid to any time frame. Using your 50 EMA to gauge where the candle is going, and then it could possibly go back. Sometimes it doesn't touch completely. It will just slightly close to it. I have one student and he always say, Mary, my analogy for 50 EMAs or EMAs is like mama, right? Doesn't matter how further the kids go or how far you go, it always go back to mama. And it's true. It always go back to mama. So eventually, somehow, one day, these candle will go back and retest that 50 EMA or mama. So local support $33. I do prefer to see a breakout above 35. Yep, at least 37, 35.70. But your resistance, because once it break out, your first resistance lies on the $40, which is what? The top of the channel. That's your first resistance. So if you do enter above 35.70, your first take profit is about $40. So that's pretty much about $4 or $5. That's pretty good. However, if this breaks down and continue to retest this, the support lies either here or here, which is $28, right? If it's still on the $28, it's still within the consolidation, and there is no problem with that. If there is $28, that's actually a pretty good entry to add. But if I see no price actions on these level, definitely this is mama again, that $23. It will be about $25 to $23. But I'm not saying it's going to happen. It's just a prediction. Okay. We treat what? The market as neutral. We trade what the market gives to us. We could have a conviction, but keep in mind, your conviction could be wrong as well because nobody has a crystal ball. Let me clear this. Okay. APLD is done. Now let me see more questions. UMAC we did. Yes, I did not skip you now. I did AMD. Your audio is great. It's so good. We can hear your mouse. I know. I'm so sorry. This mic is picking up every single noise. I'm so sorry about that. Yeah, maybe you could help me. I could isolate my microphone from the surface on the desk is on. I'm trying here, man. I'm really trying. I'm not an expert on these type of things. I'm only experts on technicals, but I'm not a connoisseur or savvy on technology. So I have to Google and do a chat GPT to find out step by step for dummies how to use Ecamm. Let me see what time is it. Oh, the market opens. Hold on. Let's go take a look at that. QBTX. $89. I do like QBTX $89. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay. Oh my goodness, I missed it. See, look at this 50 EMA, right? I told you guys 50 EMA, it doesn't matter how far those candles, it goes back to mama. And $86 is $87 is a good entry for QBTX. Give me 1 second, guys. I want to go enter this QBTX for I told Airtwan if he wants to join me, but he said that he is busy because he has to pick up the kids. Oh, give me 1 second too. I have a call of Amazon. Did you guys enter QBTX? We need to hold at $87. Otherwise, it could get to 85. So, okay, hold on. Wait. It could get to 85 to $84 for this one. Come on. Hold on. I haven't entered yet. Let me see. Yep, I have an alert at 86. 85 is falling. Let me go buy now. All right, I'm going to start little first, okay? 85. I'm going to go ahead and see if I could get 85.70. Oh, no. I'm missing it. That's what happened if you do limit order. Oh, I missed it. Limit order. That's why if you're scalping, it's always good. Come on, Mary. I missed my $85. Did not pick my orders. Oh, come on. All right, that is $5. Go ahead. I'm not chasing because I missed it. Did not pick my limit orders. 91. I hope somebody took that. You guys could exit now if that's from 86 or 85 or 87. That's $3 if you guys likes to take that. But if it pulls back, I'm going to enter. See, it's really hard if you do live trading and then you're trying to do scalping. And I do shares for scalping. So you guys should have exit that out. Okay, let me see if I cannot get the... I got greedy there. No, I did not get greedy as a matter of fact. I was just trying to do limit orders. Did not pick me up. Okay, let me see if I could go back. You know, when I scalp, I only need $3 to $4, $3 to $5 first, my first exit, and then I'll enter again. I'll wait for 5-minute candle. I do like that we are respecting on this. I have like 10 minutes to go. That we're pinned down between 150. This is the top resistance, 92 for QBTX. So we're just trading within 85 to 92. So that will be the great entry when I said, but it did not pick me up because I was late. Y'all has a limit order below. Did not get it. Local resistance is 92 for that. But I do like QBTX at this moment. We have a double bottom here. And this was a, we could push it down here. Or actually here is the key resistance in here because this was resistance, breakout through that. So right now we are trading within this big bearish candle. So the top resistance of this one is $89. So that's basically where we at right now, $89. And then we have that 92 to 95, then 98. And the problem with QBTX that we need to be cautious is we have a head and shoulder. Let me clean up my screen. I missed my QBTX. So the problem with, it's not a problem, by the way. So we do have, that's why I'm just scalping QBTX for now. We do have a possible head and shoulders. So this green rejection candle to the upside could either give us the second complete shoulder for head and shoulder. Not confirmed yet. It could be. It's just a scenario. So we always create a scenario. Yeah, it's leaving me. It's leaving me. Thanks, Ivan. I'll do PayPal. Yeah, PayPal just had a new contract with OpenAI, so that's good. All right, let's go take a look at I still would like to enter, but once I miss my exit, I don't chase. But not unless it's going to give me an opportunity to enter again, then yes. I normally would have exited on that $90 right away. All right, let's just take a look at this. See, it's only 12 of you guys in here because it's not published in Discord, so nobody knows about this right now. All right, let me see that. Okay, see if I could be able to enter here. Oh no, that is not good. That's no bueno. You see this rejection candles? Maybe I could get at least $2 or $3 here. Give me 1 second, guys. See if I could get in at $88. 88.80. It's 88.83. Okay, I got in 88. Oh, come on. Limit order. Please take me. Nobody's buying or sell. I mean, nobody's selling. I'll put 88.80. Okay, I'm gonna be patient. NVTX. I want to go back to NVTX too. See what's going on with that. We're just under consolidation. I have this order block. So since it's only 12 of you guys, so I use this order block to give me like a conviction if this is a buying or selling. Did not pick up my 88 again. I put 88.80. 88.88 actually. Did not pick it up. I missed my 85 entry. Now I'm missing my second entry. If it doesn't pick me up, it is what it is. But there was a buy signal here, multiple touch. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's confirmed here. Okay, let's just wait for that. All right, should pick me up already. All right, got in. Now let's see. I forgot to sell my Amazon too. I was in profit. What's going on with Amazon? Amazon doesn't want to break that 228. All right. Okay, I got in 888. Okay, okay. All right. $1.40. All right. I would love that $85, but did not pick me up. The second entry is 88, gives me a hard time. All right, I am up $1.40 still. Bunch of rejection candle. We're just in range in here. So this is just after. So what happened is every time you look at the big candle, half of that candles always serve as a pullback, guys. Always serve as a pullback. And so this was a resistance, and then we rally. This is the breakout level, rally, retest, and then just under consolidations. Just thinking, where are we going? So right now, this is a bunch of rejections to the downside. And then we're just consolidating with this candle here. So let's see if that will break out, because if it breaks out, we can see 93 first. Is that 92? 91. Those people, you have, I got in at 88.80. So that will be $2. $2 is a lot, guys. Yeah, I don't like this candle. It's just a bunch of rejections at $90. So 88.80, that's $2. You guys could exit. That $2 is golden. That's called scalping. And then you could enter again when it goes back to your $88 level of support. But right now I'm just waiting. Let's see. I'm really positive that it's going to break through above that resistance. If not, please have a stop loss, break even, or trailing stop loss. Because I got $2 right now. I mean, 888, 88, 88, 88. That's what I got. This is scalping, okay? This is not swinging. So you need to have a stop loss. Break even. But I have a higher conviction it's going to go higher here. At least to that $92 to 93. All right, while that's cooking, let me know what's going on. I cannot see your comment, guys. Good morning, people. Hey, Uncle Robbie. Microsoft for a win. Oh, what's happened? I just announced it on the Discord, kid. Yeah, this is free for now, so we're practicing. We are practicing, and this is free for now, so take advantage of that. So we only have 19 people, so that's okay because it's a practice, right? All right, let me go take a look at Amazon. Come on, Amazon. Look at that. We cannot break it. We cannot break that 228. So we have breakout of 28.85, or at least oh, he did try to test at 230, huh? 229.24. Okay. Okay, you know what? Maybe we could get a call here. See if I could push a little bit lower here. Let's see if I could get a call real quick. In the money, okay? In the money. First of all, what's going on with my QBTX? I'm going to put a stop loss on that because I don't want to lose money. I was winning $2. Now I'm up. Maybe I'll do a gamble too. Let's see, Amazon. What happened to Amazon is always like this. It goes up and then down. Then late in the afternoon, it always try to recover and go above the resistance. But it always tried to recover in the afternoon. So you're going to have to hold this a little bit longer. And Amazon is a turtle. It's just very slow. It's a slow moving. What's going on with our QB2X? Is it 92 already? No, let me know when it's 92, okay? I'm trying to see if we could get ooh, look at that. Somebody's watching AMD. Look, it broke out our bullish flag. Watch for 262. You get 261.57 to 262.42. So it's gonna get there. It's gonna get there. QBTX. Good job to those people. Is if you guys are gonna gamble with Amazon with earnings, they've been beating earnings 8 consecutive quarters. So, and analysis is bullish about Amazon. However, they're just worried about their margins on the, I think it's AWS, that they're a bit worried about it. But that's one of their backbone, because AWS has a high margin with a low operational cost. What does that mean? AWS is a what do you call that? A cloud computing platform where big corporation like Netflix and NASA uses. I'm gonna try to get a call for Amazon in a few if it goes back to that 26. If actually 20, actually maybe right now it's better. When I do call for I don't use like a week or 2 weeks. I usually use like 3 weeks or 2 weeks. We could do maybe 2 weeks cheaper. But this is about $1,000, guys. So if I do in the money, that's 1,065. So that's a lot. Maybe 227 is cheaper, but I don't like. I like 225, but doesn't have a lot of volume. Maybe 10 days cheaper for you guys. Okay, 225, 975. I do 225 November 7th. Let's see. 960. Let's see if it picks it up. Just be careful, guys, because this thing could fall down more, but I'm just scalping. It's not picking up for me. I have 11.7, 960, 225. What happened to GBTX? Oh, no, no, no. Oh my God. Stop out already. Yep. Come on. Nobody yell QBTX. That's what happened. You're all alone in here. Nobody can tell you. All right, I'm changing that. It's not picking up that 960. Oh, it's going up now. See, now I don't like chasing now. Okay, I got 965 filled in on that one. So QB2X, I'm still up 47 cents. I guess okay, Amazon, don't fail on me. Okay, I do have long expirations for this one. This one's gonna continue to go down if it not all the way here. But I don't buy 1 week. This time I just bought 2 weeks expiration because I could hold on to this for tomorrow. But Amazon, they fall and then in the afternoon they recover. QB2X, and our entry was $88, guys. You could exit out at 90. That's $2 or $1.50. You're struggling to break that $90 right now. Come on, Amazon. Amazon moves like a turtle. The reason why I enter is because of this multiple touch. 1, 2, 3, 4 here. So hopefully it respects. Don't like that candle. Imagine my first live testing is a fail. Well, you know what? I learned from my mistake. Please have a stop loss for you guys. All right, QBTX, to those people who got in at $88. This is your exit. 88 to 90. It's either $1.50 or $2. And then you're gonna do it again. 88 90. But what Ertuan said, don't overstay. Don't overstay, you're welcome. Because it's going to either break to the downside or break out. This is an ugly rejection. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4. It just doesn't want to break out. It's struggling. Let me tell you guys something about in the money, okay? So when I trade Amazon, I do it every day, pretty much every day when it was consolidating. I think I started when we had that double bottom on the 219, 215 around here. So it just continue vacillating up and down, up and down, up and down. So what you do is every time you see that multiple touch, you got this, especially the double top, double bottom. That is actually one of the best entry because rate of success is about 80, 86% rate of success for that. That's going to go to the upside. So I always take it. I do like the double bottom better than the double top because the double top, yes, it seems bullish, but the rate of success is lower compared to the double bottom. But this one right here, what we're trying to trade is to break above this 228. 228 is the neck of the W pattern. I'm a pattern trader and a confirmational too. So W pattern neckline break out of that 228 will be bullish for Amazon. No. Yes, I don't do Tesla because everybody's doing Tesla, everybody's doing Amazon. Everybody's doing Nvidia and SPY. Some people don't want to do options. And I don't do much on the Tesla too. I'm either going to get burned or I'm going to make a lot of money. It's either or. So it's always just a 50-50. It's a bit nerve-wracking, I might say. I'm waiting for that. Come on, Amazon, don't fall. But just like I said, we do have a long expiration, at least 2 weeks. Because if we hold this, the rule of thumb is 1 day, 1 week, 2 days, 2 weeks, 3 days, 3 weeks, 4 days, 4 weeks. And let me just tell you a little story about Amazon calls that I have for almost 3 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. I have this Amazon call that it just doesn't give me the money that I wanted. I don't want to get out this percentage. Like I would like to get out above, because this is a long one, above 40 or 50% if I would like to have it swing, right? And then to offset my losses on that particular calls, I will scalp it using 2 to 3 weeks expiration, but always in the money. Why is that? Because in the money always have a less sensitivity on theta. So every time I scalp it, I win. I get like 15, 20%. I'm happy. I get out. If but one particular calls, it just doesn't give me enough money. And I don't want to sell my call for a loss because I have no, this was 11/7 expiration too. I'm already up on my first call. But my saying is, I don't want to sell it for a loss. And when the market was down, I was down like 38%. It went to 42%. And I don't want to sell it for a loss. And now, since I paid in the money and long expiration, I'm only down 2%. So I've been holding it for the past 3 weeks, but I will not sell it for a loss. So even if I sell it now, I'm only losing 2%, 238% for one call, but it's in the money. Cost me about like 11 something, $1,100. Yes, it's expensive in the money, but look at that. I've been holding it for 3 weeks and I don't want to sell it for a loss. But if it reaches to 50, I'll sell it for a loss because that was my risk management, right? But I hold on 42%, and I'm like, oh no, I'm getting scared. I think I'm gonna cut this loss and I'm gonna lose $600. But it's okay because I accept my losses already. And then on Monday, was it yesterday? It went up, and now I'm down 2%. So buying expensive calls and in the money, yes, your premium is higher, but your chances of losing is less likely to not to happen, but at least it's lower than buying out of the money. The advantages of buying out of the money is because it's cheaper. Our QB2X is again your once entry. See, I told you guys 88. Now it's 89.29. So I'm gonna sell mine at 90 again because I told you guys 88 is your entry. Get out at 90. So now again back to 88, 89.39. So all you're gonna do is just do limit orders, but it failed me last time. But it's okay because it's fluctuating. QB2X is either is gonna give us to the upside or to the downside. Let me see our calls. I'm up 3%. Anybody's up? Come on, QB2X. Give it a 90 and I get out and I enter again at 88. How many times the QB2X went to 88? This is like the fourth time. That's what happened if you're live trading. You cannot focus because if I'm trading by myself, I would have in and out, in and out, in and out already. But talking, just like I said, Amazon recovers normally in the afternoon. So we got a couple of cents. Hopefully it gives us, couple of minutes. One, okay, give me green candle, not red, please, because this is a rejection candle. And I don't like it when it opens below because it could continue to go down. We want it to open above. Don't give me red. Otherwise, we need to cut it off. Otherwise, it's going to go up here. Okay, okay. Guys have a stop loss. That's a beautiful rejection. I just don't want no candles to go down. I don't want a red candle here. I don't like this. All right. Okay. 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 I am up $72. I have two calls. Oh, I'm up to with my other calls. Hoo-hoo. Oh, come on. You're rejecting my resistance. If you guys cannot afford the in the money, please use out of the money for cheaper version. But just like I said, I take higher premium because it's less sensitive on theta. I guess I'm... Okay, I'm gonna have to cut off my Amazon if I can. I would like to take it, break it even, okay? I got this energy bar from my marathon. And I don't normally eat breakfast, but I'm so hungry. I'm deprived of sleep. That's an ugly candle. I'm gonna stop out. I'm gonna tap it out because I would like to enter better. I'm only up 22 bucks now. $23 because I have 2 calls. Let me see. I'm not gonna tap out until I see confirmations, but break even, guys. Don't want to lose any money for you guys. This is my first one. I don't want to be like, Mary, you're bad. Well, I cannot predict the future. I. I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna hold on. How come everything is stagnant today? Let's be a nosy neighbor. Okay, we have a tweezer bottom here. That's nice. Rejection. Give me a push up. I would like to remain above here. Breakout. We have 52 seconds. We would like to remain above this candle here. I want a green candle going above. Okay, my clients are now calling me. And I'm not reading any comments because I'm struggling using Ecamm. So, all right, let me see where I could read the comments. Oh, I found it. Where do you read comments here? I read your comments before. I don't remember. Where is it now? All right, I'm out with QBTX. If it goes back again to 88, I'll go. I'll buy it again. Hold on, let me just exit out. QBTX went to $88 straight. I mean, even $88 even. Guys, I don't know where's the comment. I'm so sorry. I would like to see your comment. Hold on, let's see. Let's do this. Okay, where do I see comment? What trading app do I use? TradingView. Okay. Let me go back again to the... Hold on, guys. Can you guys see my screen? You guys see my screen, right? Okay, I'm back again. I have 2 Amazon calls. Yes, I know it's expensive, but you could choose your out of the money. Thanks, Ivan. What do you guys want me to take a look at your stocks? But give me 1 second so I could get out of my Amazon. All right, Amazon, don't play games. Those people who still at QBTX, 91. 88 was our entry multiple times. 88, if you miss 88, it could be 88.8, 88 even, 88.50, whatever 88 it is, it's your entry. Since QBTX is better, let's go ahead and take a look at QBTX. Okay, QBTX. You could exit QBTX now if you guys want. It's giving you that rejection again to that. If it goes back again to that 88, we're getting in again. Remember, if it goes back to 88, we're getting in for QBTX. And then let's take a look at our Amazon. Ugly Amazon, you ugly. Why you have red? This is rejection candles. I talked to you guys about Target before on the Discord on a Sunday class. And I said that for me, my accumulation for Target is 85, 86 to 89. And Target is actually up. And I had it. I bought it when I said 85, 86 to 89 is the accumulation to the upside. And I know others disagree with me. They prefer Walmart. But I do like Target because it was all beat down. So I said, for me, that is a good entry. Look at that. 92 for QBTX. 92. Somebody's asking what is the take profit for TSLL. Okay, we're gonna have to wait for the Amazon to cook. Either you're gonna have to wait for the whole day. I'm not selling this until it gets better. It recovers in the afternoon. So, but break even, please, guys. Break even for you guys, because I know how to manage mine. Please manage yours. Let's see if we could get another one. But I was up with Amazon $100 because I have 2 calls. I have a story to tell you guys, but I'm not gonna tell it now until I have. Actually, you know, I'm gonna tell you. I have a small account challenge for the past 6 months, and that small account challenge had double. And I'll send you guys proof when, because I'm building this class for a beginner how to double your portfolio in 6 to 1 year. And I managed. Give me 1 second, guys. I just want to see my and that small account double by simply doing whatever I'm doing right now. Just buy an expensive calls. And then if I got one of them, if I got $100 to $200, I'll take it out. But the goal is to have $100 to $200 as your take profit multiple times. And at least the goal is $400 to $500. Right, even $300. Sometimes the bad days, which just turns out to be a good days for me. Like last week, I give you guys a lot of buy opportunity. I in and out, and I was happy with it, and I made pretty good money. And that was one of my account on my small challenge, because everybody has a challenge, right? So you gotta have to challenge yourself. So I have that, and I pretty much double it in 6 months. And it's how much is it? It's not a lot. Let's go ahead and take a look at SoFi. 12,000 was the budget, and I got it in. Oh, see how much is it now? 23,400. So I kind of almost double, right? Almost double. And that's what I'm using right now for my small challenge. I mean, for my what I'm doing with you guys. I use that account because my long-term portfolio is different. And I also have my financial advisor handling my pension. So since I've been cooked from YouTubers, following YouTubers a lot, so I don't want to spend too much money. So I did a small challenge for myself using $12,000, and I double it in 6 months. Other people might say, "Oh, it take forever." Well, you know what? That is called consistency. And I was just following the Turtle Trader, guys. You know, the Turtle Trader that I was teaching you. It's not about how big is your profit. It's about consistency. You know, just others actually other people saying, "Oh, you take your profit too soon," but I have different goal. My goal is to double my position, my capital in a couple months, you know, not in a year. So if I wait, my goal is not aligned with you. If you wait for a big, you know, big loaf of bread, for the whole loaf of bread, it's going to take you quite some time. But if your goal is short term only, every time you see profit, you take profit, you know. I'm going to hold on to my Amazon. I'm supposed to stop loss right now because I'm losing, but my losses is just $6, so I'm okay still with it. I'm hoping. I have my expiration on the, when is this? On the 7th. So if I hold on to this, I should be okay. Earnings is coming, so that's why I have longer expiration. I just hope it doesn't break through. But let me go ahead and take a look at SoFi for Uncle Robbie. Look at QBTX is $92 already. Anybody took QBTX with me? SOFX. I'm losing a lot of client, guys. I have my phone is ringing and ringing and ringing. I manage my husband's business. QBT SOFX. Okay, somebody watch Amazon. I don't want it to fall below 25, okay? Fall below 25, no bueno. All right. We have a double top on SOFX, but you know what I like about this? See, I trade candle by candle because candle tells a story. So SOFX, you are currently on $44. That is a support. This big candle has 44.38. The top resistance of this is 44.83. So that is a support. And this one reached to 44.78. Close enough. That is a local support under weekly. Yes, it's weekly, but if we use the daily, it's going to show better. See that? So this is just could be a retest of SOFX after the breakout. And then it could actually fall down more to the downside to 43 to $41. So that could be halfway through. Yes, if it's a wick, could get to 39. But currently right now, this $44 is a good support. Once this is a resistance becomes a support. This is actually a buying opportunity, Uncle Robbie. Okay. The only thing is this is not a rejection yet at this moment. But if I'm going to buy SOFX, I definitely would have gotten that $45 even, because you could do 44.78 or you could push it a little bit higher, but you do want at least a confirmation that this thing will reject that $44. And so far it's looking pretty good for me. So $45 entry, even the 45.31 is still pretty good for entry for me, as long as it remains, one more time, as long as it remains this $44 range right here. Consolidation, you see, they're just thinking, break out, then retest. Don't go all in because it could get to $41 to 39. Let's go ahead and take a look at the, hold on. Okay. So using your EMAs, what do we say? 8, 13, 21, $41, 42. So 43 to $42 is the EMA. So you want to hold on above $42. I still like even if it touches the 41 because it's half of the candle of this candle. It's right here. So it's still 41 for me. I'm still pretty good with $41 right here. Yep. I'm still pretty good with $41, but we want to remain above 42. But currently, Robbie, I do like this level of entry. Have a stop loss if you want, or you could DCA down. But just like I said, no price action yet. But for me, I feel like this is a rejection. This is a double top. So extra cautious because it's a double top. But the scenario is like this: consolidation, breakout, double top, retest this, and then it could go back to the upside. So double top is right here. Oh, I've been having a lot of missing calls. My husband is not going to be happy. What is the resistance for that to take profit if you do enter this position? Let me just... Okay, if you do enter this position, what is your entry? I mean, what is your exit? You could exit at $50 to 51. That's $5, right? 50 to, yep, 50 to 51. That's $5. If you want, if you don't want to pinch a penny, start with $49.50 all the way to $51. That is your take profit level, by the way. If you want to be greedy, or if you want to expand your take profit level, not greedy, that's not the right term. If you want to expand the take profit number 2, 40, 51. This thing could get to $60. So you could do a trailing stop loss when it reach here. The only thing we need to be cautious is this double top. And this double top seems like to be respecting the RSI because the RSI remains up below the signal line. You want to curl above and cross over the signal line to confirm the move. But just like I said, every trade carries risks. So if there's an opportunity to buy, you buy, but what you manage your risk. Okay? Because if we're always be pessimistic on things, you will never take that opportunity. What is the second one? What trading app do you use? I read that already. SoFi? Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at SoFi. GubiTex continues to climb. Let me see Amazon. Oh no. Hold on, guys. What is this? There you go. Hold on, guys. Okay, be patient with Miss Mary. SoFi. See, you guys have a live representative. If you need help, Miss Mary will be here. So same scenario with SOFX, right? Same scenario. This is a possible rejection to the upside. You do have a bearish divergence in here. So bearish divergence, what is bearish divergence? When your RSI goes down and your candlesticks goes higher. That is a divergence. Right? What does that mean? It means the momentum is slowing down. Is it confirmed? Absolutely not. How do you know that the divergence confirmed, Mary? Easy peasy. Draw a trend line. Like that. Breakdown of this trend line, confirm the divergence. But so far right now, it's really falling towards divergence, to that bearish divergence, because RSI is struggling to cross over your signal line right here. You want a confirmation and ignore the divergence once the RSI confirms and cross over the signal line. What is the best entry for this? Same thing with SOFX. Remember, it's consolidation here. Actually, this is more different compared to SOFX. The other one is in range. This one is more like a, oh, hold on. Let me just clean this up. Hold on, guys. It's still a breakout. You could say a pennant, right? Well, this is for the divergence, okay? Let me just clean it up a little bit. So you got like a bullish pennant. So we could say here. So bullish pennant with the support right here. It's either touching the trend line all the way to $28. There's a local support on the 29.27. That is a local support for SoFi. When is the entry possible? It could still push a little bit lower to that 28. So maybe I'll wait a little bit. If you are afraid that you may miss your opportunity, then you can go ahead and enter. But if it's not, give me 1 second, guys. It's my business. If it's not, then DCA down. Okay, so same scenario, breakout, testing the breakout level right here. It's still bullish for me. It's still bullish. This is just a possible rejections. How high can it go for SoFi? Rate cuts is coming soon, right? So SoFi might do better. What are the resistance for the bullish momentum? 27-day. You could get to 33.90, which is 34, all the way to 36. It's rejecting. You see this rejecting? That $30 is rejecting, and it reaches 31.40. This is a rejection of the resistance. However, if this is just a breakout and then retesting the breakout level, it could actually definitely get to 33 to 36, all the way to $43. So you got $40 to 42, 43 for SoFi. It's still bullish, guys. It's still bullish. The only thing that worries me is this divergence on the weekly. And why weekly? If you see a divergence in the weekly, we just need to be extra cautious because that weighs heavily on the market, because that tells you where the market is going instead of using a shorter time frame. Because in the shorter time frame, if it's like 10, 15, 20, 30, 1 hour, 2 hours, there could change within 1 day. But if you see a divergence on the weekly, that is heavy for your stock. That means sooner or later it could fall all the way to $26 to 24, 25, 26 to 24. Daily is looking pretty good for me. It's just retesting. It's still above the signal line. It's still bullish for me. Daily still bullish. Momentum is still pretty good. We just need to see. Yep, it's still pretty good. Same thing. We have a bearish divergence on the MACD, but I'm okay with the MACD having a bearish divergence. My only concerns is the weekly, because this is just like slowing down momentum, but it could continue to go higher. It's still in the bullish. We need to get out soon, guys. I have a lot of client calling me. We still have room to the upside. The MACD is still in the bullish territory. Miss Mary, SMU, please. Let's go. Can you please suggest a template for trade risk management? Well, Damien, your trade risk management depends on you. Okay, so it's either you're going to do a stop loss. So I don't do stop loss not unless I'm doing options that's losing 50%, but that is in the money for me. I do use stop loss for my penny stocks if I ever do penny stocks. If I do penny stocks, I have stop loss because that's just a meme coin, a meme stock, right? It just, you depend on the catalyst. If there's no catalyst, then there's no move to the upside. In your case, I always buy a good quality stocks. QBTX is 91.93 again. So pretty much whoever got in with my QBTX $88 or 85, 86, that was a pretty good entry, which I missed it. But I did enter once. But for a risk management, I buy lucrative company. So QBTX, if this thing goes south, I will DCA because I have 3 level of support for me to DCA. However, if it all that three DCA level, if it fails, I will hold on to it because I know eventually it's gonna go back up. So that's just me. I am not a financial advisor. For my, I don't know if you were here, for my Amazon, I had it for almost 3 weeks, and I was so close of losing my Amazon because of that bearish sentiment last week. And I was like 42%, but I accept my losses. It's just a difference of mentality, guys. It's just mentality wise. If you don't know how to manage your risk, and then it means you're playing with your emotion, you're using your money and you're gambling your money, you know? So I'm willing to accept my loss if it goes to 50%. And it was an expensive call. It was $1,100. So if I lost the $50, I accept it. You know, we gotta feed the golden goose to lay the golden egg, right? And losing is part of the process. But it didn't. That's one of the things that I always try to teach my students, you know, my coaching is always use in the money and longer expiration. Yes, it's expensive, but it's less sensitive to theta. It's less sensitive to theta. You could hold on. And I pick longer expiration, about 4 to 6 weeks. It means there's so much room, you know, for your options to either go up or down. It doesn't matter. With the in the money, it's, like I said, less sensitive. And if it goes continue higher, then at least you could recover your losses. Like right now, let me see. Before it was like 1 or 2% loss. Let me see, how much is it now? By the way, I'm down 5% on my original one, and right now I am down $40 for my second one that I took this morning. But I'm gonna hold on to my Amazon because, just like I said, in the afternoon they normally recovers, not unless there is a Fed news that this thing could go down. Okay, so that's my risk management. But you have to stick to your plan. Like, know when to enter. Like when I enter my QBTX, I know when I'm going to exit. When I enter Amazon, I know when I'm going to exit, right? And there is no negotiation on those. If I missed my trade at 85, I missed it and I did not chase it. It's okay. For me, I'm okay. Other people will get frustrated and they will just take whatever's given to them, right? I can't. I cannot do that because I'm trying to teach my mind to be to strategically enter my position. Because if I don't, the market will take away my money from me, you know? So I don't have a lot of money. I have one small account and I have one big account for my long term, and I have my financial advisor for my long term. I mean, for my pension, because I don't trust myself because I got burned. I got burned, guys. This is what I do. That's the reason why I'm doing this live and I'm doing the Sunday class, because I want you guys to not lose any money. I don't want you guys to follow anybody just because. I want you to make your own due diligence. Everybody's asking me for a fish. No, I want you to learn how to fish. I'll give you guys buying opportunity. It's up to you to pull that trigger. You know, and honestly, it's asking how much you buy, what shares, what makes you feel. Is that going to help your strategy? And if you focus on negative things, oh, this person did not tell me the entry. Oh, this person did not tell me the exit, the strategy. Oh, I lost that. That's the purpose of here being in the community. No, guys, the purpose here is to grow together. And it's up to you to take that opportunity if you see opportunity. All right. SoFi. I know I talk too much. SoFi, we are still okay. Just like I said, just like SOFX. Oh, yeah, this one, look at that. It's horizontal too. So SoFi, it's either retesting this of the breakout level before to the upside. So far it's okay for me. it is for me. I believe, not I think, I believe it's a good buying opportunity, but be careful because it could extend back to $28 to $27, which is still in a bullish structure, right? What's going on with Amazon? If QBTX gets to 88, 89, I'm getting back again. Amazon is so annoying. Look at that. It's still in the bullish structure, guys. Amazon is still respecting this 21 EMA. The only problem is we fall below that 21 EMA, we're going back to that 24. So that's no bueno, right? We have an M pattern, double top right here, M pattern. We are in the neckline. We want to push this a little bit higher. We still got like 1 hour and 30 minutes to finish that. Using this one, Amazon is just not reliable for scalping today. I normally do pretty good, but wait, just like I said, Amazon normally recovers in the afternoon. Let's see. Imagine it proves me wrong today because market tends to humble me. Oh, my client is calling me again. Okay, let me go ahead and answer some of your questions before we go. Miss Mary, SMU. Oh yeah, we have to do SMU and NBIS. Let's take a look at that. NBIS. Oh, that's pretty. Gapping is always a good sign. Oh, that is a pretty, this is pretty. Gapping is always a good sign for a bullish move. Yes, we are just way overbought, but you just cross over the signal line. We may continue to go to the upside, and you still have potential to get to that 136, 135 to 138, all the way to 141. Support now remains 120. So your support remains 120. Oh, give me 1 second, guys. I have a package, I believe. Give me 1 second, guys, okay? I'm expecting a package. Hold on. I'll be back. Or maybe not. Hold on, hold on. Thank you guys for waiting. I was expecting a package. Okay, for NBIS, we have 120 as your local support, but it wants to push higher. So first, your local resistance lies on that 29, 129. 127.98 first, and then this is just local resistance, okay? Then 127, 129, 132, 134 to 138 to 140. So that's your resistance. Right now it looks bullish. It looks really bullish. I don't know when did you enter. Yep. So it's when it gaps up, those are bullish signal, which is good. Earnings is the 11th. Okay, it's about 2 weeks. So, yep, your top resistance really lies on that 141. It could have a hurdle on that 132, so be careful. I don't know when did you enter. When did you enter? SMU. Okay. SMU has been consolidating, or at least that $17 to $14. Is it recovering, Mary? nothing is recovering at this moment yet. We have no confirmation yet. Your RSI, yes, it's getting to that 50. You need to pass over that. And a confirmed bullish for me for RSI, honestly, on the daily is 60%. 50 is just a little tease that, yes, yay, we are in the bullish territory. But for me, 60, above 60 is always bullish. Currently, right now, there's a mini gap from $24 to 26. That's about $2. So your resistance as of right now, your local resistance will be 25.37 to 26.40. So that will be a first hurdle. However, if tomorrow moving forward we open above $24 and remain above $24, it'll be bullish. And the top resistance for this could be that $33 to $34. That's your, honestly, that's when I will be taking profit. But if tomorrow, if it opens above 24, this is a good opportunity, and exit is that 34. So that's pretty much $10, right? So that will be your, actually, that's your second take profit. Your first take profit lies around here. I'll say 27. Your first take profit to 29. Then your second take profit is that 32 to 34. That's your second take profit. Your third take profit is 40 to $45 or $46. That is a bullish scenario for SMU. Is it going to get there? Possibility. There is a higher chance. I'm pretty bullish, but this is a breaking candle. A breaking candle is simply just a breaking candle. It's not a breakout candle. What is the difference between a breaking candle and a breakout candle? Let me cut it down for you guys. This is a breaking candle. It means the EMA is pierced through the candle. This is a breakout candle. This is a confirmation to go higher, because the candle is not touching, it's respecting your EMA. Once you see a candle, at least green too, okay? Green gives you strength to the upside. If it's red, it doesn't give you enough momentum, or it doesn't give you enough strength. So you want a green candle to be trading above $24 and not touching these EMA. So that's called a breakout candle right here. This is a breakout candle, which confirms the move to the upside. Okay? Does that make sense? Okay, Ivan, I did that. Looking to buy swing 850 Meta. I think I gave you guys Meta last week as a buying opportunity. Let me just take a look at my Amazon. And also take a look at my QBTX. $92. Meta. Meta, we had a rejection candle, another rejection candle. We do have a mini gap to all the way to 741. It's currently 746 right now. So 741, 742, 741 local support. I do like to see above, at least as long as it remains above 737 to 738, it is safe to buy, but you don't want it to fall below 733. Not at all. This could be a good buying opportunity for you on this level. It looks like it wants to fill this mini gap, so be patient a little bit more. Don't just buy and be scared and FOMO it. Oh, I'm gonna miss it, I'm gonna miss it. No, it's not. Your top resistance lies in here. We actually just break out of a W pattern right here. If you guys can see that. Okay, this is a scenario for this. Do you guys see I have a rising wedge? A rising wedge is what? Bearish, right? So here's a scenario for this. We had a rising wedge. Actually, it's supposed to be here now. This must be because I was following the trend right here. It's a multiple touch. And I think the bearish divergence too. The bearish divergent. All the way there. Yep, you see? This is why I draw a trend line for my divergent. It's from here. This candle is going up. Your RSI is going down. But look, after this is my trend line for the divergence, break down below the 747, it gets to 691. your divergence confirm right here. So that's why it's good. So you guys having a coaching 101. It's good to draw a trend line to confirm the divergent, and this just confirmed the divergent. Fall all the way to that where is it? 690. From 737, breakout down all the way to 690. Right now, this is the scenario. If this is just, it's calling me again. Excuse me. If this is just a retesting of the trend line to continue to the downside, possible. We don't know what the market's going to give us. It could be retesting, continue to the downside, or this is just a breakdown, a fake out, and then go back inside the consolidation or the rising wedge and retest back to that 792 to 820. So that could be a scenario. But if I'm buying this, I will definitely wait for more confirmation because it might test these level all the way here to this mini gap. So I will hold on. 741 to 732 might be a possible entry for you if you're long term, okay? Because your top resistance after AW right here is here, which is most likely retesting the trend line. That's $30 if you get more than $30 or $50. What's going on with my Amazon? Is that helpful? You're welcome. You're welcome, Ivan. All right, guys, I think that's it. I have missed a lot of phone calls from my business, my husband's business. So we'll continue this again. And this is just a test. So we'll continue this for like the whole month until we get better. And then this pre-morning market is available only for the VIP. Okay, guys, thank you for staying with me all the way through. To those people who stay with me, that 13 people, I appreciate you guys. Nobody tells, I did not disclose this to the Discord because I don't want to embarrass myself. Because the last time that I did the last time I did the testing was there's no volume, So, but we'll do this again every Tuesdays, and I do have the power hour today with Josh, 3 p.m. But I believe that is again for the VIP. So, Rookie, I'm gonna be doing this for the whole month to test, and it will be free for everybody, even for Moomoo. Please tell the Moomoo community we do have a free pre-morning market, and if there is an opportunity to enter a trade like QBTX that we did, we will. And then you could give me a trade of yours if you think you have a good trades and you want to share it with me. Let me know, because I'm not going to be able to be watching my watch list, my Amazon. Let me see my Amazon. I think I'm done. Let me see. I know I'm done, but it will for me. It will recover. Yeah, I have 3 p.m. Power hour with Josh today, and we'll do this every Tuesday. If I do have availability, I do give an availability for give me one second. If I do have availability this week again, we'll test it again. There's nothing wrong with it, We'll test and test and test, and we'll do it together, okay? All right, guys, thank you for coming. Oh, thank you, Damien. I appreciate you. I got boba. All right, guys, I'll see you in the Discord. I'm going to go back to the Discord now. So if you do have more questions, just please let me know, because I do need to pick up some phone calls now. All right. I love you guys as always, and I'll see you shortly. I'll be in the Discord. Thank you, Damien. Thank you, Ivan. Now I have to figure out how to turn this off. See, I'm learning, right? I'm learning.